Right now we want to welcome in Fairfax County Police Chief Kevin Davis. Thank you so much, Chief, for joining us. We were just talking about, before we get into the news of the day and why you're here, but we were just talking about this drone technology, knowing that DC Police just announced that they have new drones and they're going to deploy. You've had them for a while. You said in 10 years, every police cruiser will likely have a drone?
Yeah, Delia, the future is actually now, and kudos to MPD and Chief Smith and the Montgomery County Police Department in particular, Fairfax County Police Department. We've been moving as forward as thoughtfully as possible to introduce drones as a public safety tool. So I think 10 years from now is what we were talking about. The drone technology will be so advanced by then that every police car in America will probably have a drone capacity. So a drone attached to a car that can be dispatched and arrive on the scene, typically of an outdoor event, a crash scene, or some other type of crime in progress outdoors before the police officer gets on the scene. So that's drones as first responders.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah,
it's
that
exciting.
absolutely is. And you said not to like infringe on anyone's First Amendment right, but really to keep officers safe. The drone's the first responder, like you said,
Absolutely.
because unfortunately we've heard so many cases, sadly, of officers kind of deploying to some scenes, issuing warrants and getting in trouble there.
Response times are really big. So if we're able to dispatch technology to feed us in real time information, not just to police officers, but to dispatch centers. So imagine the dispatcher being able to see what's going on before a police officer even arrives on the scene. So we're able to arrive more safely with the resources that we need to resolve a situation safely. And that's what everybody wants.
It changes the game.
Absolutely.
Literally.
It's a game changer.
All right. Let's go to the news of the day, since we did talk about the crash from Friday that we informed folks on breaking news Friday afternoon. So we know that there was a crash. Police, your officers, were investigating a stolen car. Then one suspect went into an unmarked police cruiser and then took off. First of all, how are your officers? We know that it ended in a crash. Are your officers okay?
So, Delia, really dangerous scenario, and I'm happy to report that both of our officers involved in that crash are okay. Very proud of them. It all started with a technology hit, to stay on topic. Flock safety camera technology we have deployed throughout Fairfax County, and we got an alert from one of our cameras that a stolen car was at Fairfax, or Fair Oaks Mall, rather. So our officers located the car. We were interacting with the driver as he exited the car in the parking lot of the mall, and the passenger exited the car and kind of nonchalantly made his way back to a police car and stole it, actually stole a police car. And that's really dangerous for a number of different reasons. His access to emergency equipment, his access to a radio, there was a patrol rifle in the car, there was a beanstock non-lethal shotgun in the car. So there's a lot of different reasons why we take it very seriously if someone attempts to steal, or in this case on Friday, actually stole a police car. So we were able to take him into custody within a matter of a couple minutes. And thankfully, he wasn't seriously injured and our police officers weren't, but really proud of the job our cops.
They turned it around quickly and got those three folks arrested.
Imagine a Friday afternoon in the National Capital Region with a stolen police car on the loose. Heightened alert. Bad things can happen, and we were able to end it quickly, and I'm proud of that. But remember, just a few months ago, we had an ambulance that was stolen in Fairfax County. So we've taken advantage of other technology advances, seems to be the theme. So all the police cars that we have bought from 2021 forward have a device where we can disable the car, and I won't go into detail and tell you where that device is. But we have devices now, technology is advanced, so we can disable a police car to a degree that only the police officer knows how to reactivate that car from something like a crash scene or a traffic stop.
That's great. I was going to ask you about the investigation as to how, did you determine like how the person got in the car and what steps need to be taken to prevent that from happening?
He just walked up and got in it, and within the 2 minutes or so of the pursuit, he's in the car. And the car that he stole had in-car video that I believe we're going to share with Channel 9 this afternoon. And you can hear him while he's driving the stolen police car. He gets that police car up to speeds beyond 90 miles an hour. Really, really unsafe. So again, it was dangerous. it could have been much worse if not for the bravery of our cops who intervened and took him into custody.
Absolutely. I want to move on because we have a lot to discuss. Last week, you arrested and charged an elementary school teacher for allegedly assaulting students. Detectives say the alleged assaults happened last year into early this year.
Yeah.
Where are we now with that investigation?
She's been charged. She's 62 years old. She's just tragic. She's been a teacher for many, many years. 7 counts we've been able to charge on her physical abuse of students who struggle with some sort of disability. So typically those cases will, they're not always reported in a timely manner. Sometimes a parent is told, another teacher is told, so that's why this one took a little bit to result in charges. But we've worked with the Fairfax County Public School System flawlessly, as we always do, to ensure that our students are in a safest possible environment. You have to be safe when you're in a school. And I know FCPS and FCPD are committed to that. Okay,
well, Chief, we only have about 30 seconds left. Talk about your summer initiative. We're in June.
We're in June.
Tell me where we are now with keeping everyone safe during the
June,
summer.
almost July, almost the 4th of July. So we're about to begin stage 4 of Road Shark. And Road Shark is our really heightened, concentrated effort to go after aggressive drivers. Tailgaters, speeders, unsafe lane changers, distracted drivers, and another element these days is street takeovers or bangers.
Yes.
So all those things are right in front of us in the summer of 2024, and we want to keep it safe so people aren't talking about the police. They're talking about what they're doing in the summer.
That's right. Thank you so much, Chief Davis.
Jenny.
Always a pleasure to have you
Thank you.
here. Thank you for filling us in on
Sure.
some very important topics in the county. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.